come here today to celebrate this day with Lyle and Jessica. And those that know me, I'm not the greatest with words, so we're going to see how this goes. But pretty much like all the other guys up here, I've known Lyle for 15 plus years. And as for Lyle and I, we grew up both as only children. So we pretty much have been the brothers like we never had. We have countless number of great memories, such as quoting almost every line from Ace Ventura. And he's always been there for me if I've ever needed anything. Over the years, we've been able to go to each other for advice on school, relationships, work, whatever it may be. And I know that can be pretty much said with any of these other guys up here. And Lyle honestly could have picked any one of us to be his best man. So I was honored that Lyle picked me, and as soon as I found out, I tried to start thinking of an embarrassing moment I could share with all of you. And so I started thinking, I was like, oh, I was going to tell everybody about that one time. And I was like, man, that was me. And I was like, oh, there was that other time. Damn, that was me too. I even asked these guys, I was like, hey, what embarrassing moments can I talk about? And the only thing they brought up was embarrassing moments of me with Lyle. And so then it really hit me. Not only am I an amazing source of advice, after all these years, I've been embarrassing myself to make Lyle look good. So I decided to share one of these stories with you of how true friend I am. Some of you may have heard this story before, but I assure you this is how it went. About 3 years ago, a group of us went down to Panama City for spring break. Don't worry, Jess, it's clean. But after hanging out on the beach for a bit, having a couple drinks, we decided to walk back to our hotel and to get ready to go out for dinner. I was in pretty good shape at this time, so I challenged Lyle to a race back to the hotel, and loser would have to buy first round that night. Of course, Lyle declined. Obviously, he was afraid. But so we continued our slow walk back to the hotel. All of a sudden, he took off sprinting. So I took this as he accepted my challenge, so I took off after him. So I was sprinting through the sand was flying, I was gaining on him easily. And then the thought crossed my mind, I can't beat him in this race, that's going to be extremely embarrassing. So I decided to concede the race. Unfortunately, I was moving so fast, by stopping at that speed, I fell face first, and because of a couple of drinks I had that morning, I got a face full of sand. So of course everybody with us started laughing, like, oh, there's Tom embarrassing himself again, he's so clumsy. And then there began an uproar of applause and cheers from the couple hundred people that happened to be in the hotel balcony right on that beach. And I believe they truly saw the kind gesture I did by conceding that race to Lyle. I just couldn't beat him. Oh, and then later tonight, when the dance floor opens up and you look over at me dancing and you're like, man, he is terrible. I assure you, look over at Lyle and you'll see I'm doing what I'm doing for a reason, to make sure he's always looking his best. And then he met Jessica. At first I thought Jessica was kind of shy, but then I found out she was going to be a pharmacist. I knew it was a match meant to be. Pharmacists possess all the qualities to make an excellent husband or wife. They're humble, courteous, intelligent, honest, good-looking, determined, possess a great sense of humor, modest, and possibly, most important of all, have a high tolerance of putting up with crap. So, if that wasn't enough, I don't know how many of you out there have had Jessica's cooking or baking. It is amazing. So, I know Lyle's never going to go hungry. And I know he found the total package in Jessica. I couldn't be happier for him, and I truly wish him the best. So finally, in the words of a wise man named Hootie, let's raise our glasses. With a little love and some tenderness, you'll walk upon the water, you'll ride above the mist. With a little peace and some harmony, you'll take the world. Lyle and Jessica. Woo!